Hello everyone, and welcome to another payroll how-to video. Today I am so excited to go over a brand new feature in the system as of September 2020, which is custom time import mapping. To give you a little bit of background, a big part of our internal philosophy here, as well as a big part of the reason we haven't created our own self-developed timekeeping system, is because one, we greatly value efficiency, so we're not trying to recreate the wheel, but two, and more importantly, for those of our clients who don't use our fully integrated timekeeping solution, it's typically because they are already using a different system that they know and love. We would never want to make any business feel like they had to give that up in order to process payroll with us. So now with this brand new feature, no matter which timekeeping system you're using, you can quickly import it into payroll to process payroll even faster and more easily than before. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how to set up your own time import mapping so you can do just that. To get started, we're going to select the HRIS administration module from your payroll platform. Once you've clicked on HRIS administration, we're going to select payroll and setup from the left-hand drop-down menu. Once you've selected payroll and setup, we're going to scroll down to time import configuration. And once you've clicked on time import configuration, from the drop-down, we'll select time import file. If you don't see time import file as an option, don't worry, just go ahead and reach out to our support team, and this is something we can enable for you on the back end. Next, we're going to bring out our time exported data from your timekeeping system. For the purposes of this demo, here's a sample of what my spreadsheet looks like, but no matter which system you're using, your data is going to look a little bit different. Just keep that in mind. You'll notice my spreadsheet does have headers. So in the box that says has header row, I'm going to go ahead and check this. If you don't have header data, don't worry, just leave that box blank. Next, we're going to make sure that our employee IDs are all in the first column. And for perspective, for the purposes of this demo and any time import mapping, column A is going to equal 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on. So all of my employee IDs are in column A or column 1, so we're good to go. Next, we're going to go through our spreadsheet, and for each deduction, earning, or tax, or DET code, we're going to map it to what we have in the system. So to get started with my sample, the first one that you'll see is regular. So I have regular hours, rates, and amounts to map. You'll notice in addition to hours, rates, and amounts, you can also do custom columns or shift if you're tracking any of that information. So to get started, I'll select DET. Regular is going to be an earning code, and then I'll identify what I have this as in my payroll system. For me, I have regular earnings for my regular code. Next, we'll map either the column number, or if you have headings, you can type in the column text that you have for your heading. Just be advised that this has to match exactly what you have in your spreadsheet, otherwise your import could fail. So my hours are going to be in column F, that's the 6th column. Rate is in column G, the 7th column, and amount is in column H, the 8th column. So I'm going to go ahead and map these accordingly. Once you've entered in all of your data for that particular DET code, click Save, and you'll add the mapping to your full time import mapping. Next, we'll move on to the next DET code. For me, I have overtime, and I have hours and amount. So for this, again, the DET is going to be earning. I'm going to select overtime from my drop-down menu, and then I'm going to map my hours and amount. So these are going to be in column I, which is going to be the 9th column, and the amount is in column J, which is the 10th column. I'll click Save to add this to my mapping as well, and then I can move on to my last mapping for this particular spreadsheet, which is commissions. And for this one, I'll show you how to use the column text. I would definitely recommend copying and pasting your text to avoid any typos or errors. Again, this is going to be an earning code. I will select commissions from my drop-down menu. And then from the amount, I'm going to go ahead and just paste in what I copied from my column header, which is commissions. I'll click Save to add it to my mapping, and we're good to go. Once you're done, you can review your data. If you ever need to go back and change anything, you can just click Edit. Or if you need to delete a particular mapping, you can just click Delete Group. And with that, I'm good to import my time import from my next payroll. If you have any questions, go ahead and let us know. Otherwise, if you like this video, click like, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.